Alright, hello. And welcome to the Witching Hour with Nina.
And Rada.
And so, today's episode we decided to do because we've been seeing a lot of this happen with our clients, and this is people that are jealous and envidiosos, and they just have jealous energy towards you. It's really crazy because it will fuck you up.
It will. And your household, you guys. Do not forget for 1 second. It's not just going to hit you, it's going to start affecting the whole household.
Yeah. So, get down to the bottom of jealousy. So, what is jealousy? It is basically,
it tells you in the Bible. No,
yeah, I was going to say, what is the Bible thing? The envious that shall not.
Thou shalt not. There's a bunch.
Covet.
Like, thou shalt not covet.
Yeah, your neighbor or
thy neighbor or thy goods of thy neighbor.
And this is when somebody compares themselves.
I was a Catholic school growing up.
Yeah, not me. I can't remember shit. But this is when somebody compares themselves to you for no reason, and most of the time, the victims, and I'm gonna call them victims because it's fucked up. They don't do anything to anybody. They're just minding their own damn business.
Yeah, minding my business. No, just kidding.
Usually, and they have this mindset.
I think it has a mind of its own.
Yeah, it has a mindset of like resentment. You know, these people have mindsets of resentment, and they might not even initially like send it to you, but it's like, damn, why does that bitch always have to dress nice, or you know what I mean? And it's just with ugly energy and intention. But what it does is it sticks to you.
I was like, oh, she touched me.
Also, evil eye, like we call it the evil eye too, because it's like,
or mind de ojo.
They send it through a gaze. The energy is sent through the gaze of their eyes, like how they say with the babies, you know, looking at the baby.
Yeah, looking at the baby, but not touching the baby. That's why a lot of cultures will keep the baby covered until they're of age that they can find it. A lot of Hispanic families, they'll take certain seeds, sew them in a red pouch, put a medallion, and then they clip on the baby.
Yes.
What else? Red string. We always tell the women that are pregnant to wear the red string, so it avoids all of that. Same with the red pouch and the clip. I mean, these are wives' tales that have gone back years, but there's reasons for it, you guys.
Yes,
there's reasons for it.
And so, evil eye is more admiration, but it's not. It's because they lack that. You know, they lack the baby, or they lack what you have. They lack that. So it's not so much with negative intention or jealousy, but it's kind of the
admiration sickness that a lot of times my grandma would say that the baby would get it or the kids could get it. But I want you to know too, people, okay, I'm not giving you anything, but people, oh, your hair's so pretty, and then all of a sudden your shit's falling out, it's lifeless, it's dry, not that yours is pretty.
Well, that's
I get a lot of stuff. Oh, your hair's so long.
God, that water looks so good. Are you drinking it?
I wish.
Oh, I was like, dang, that looks so good.
We're going to talk about the water, you guys, in a minute. But please do not drink the water that I tell you guys to do. Okay, I don't care who told you this. Do not drink the water. We have stories on it.
Resume. Okay. Resume. Okay. I know, but I'm gonna put it. Sorry, guys, I'm showing you titty.
Nina, if you're going that way, we got my phone out of my purse, so I can see if I can flip this up here.
I will. Go ahead and keep going though, because I need to plug in my phone.
Okie dokie. All right, guys. So, with a lot of this jealousy, this jealous energy, you know, like she said, it can be admiration or it can be just ugliness directed at you for no reason at all. This goes with your skin. This can go with your makeup. This can go with your hair, you know. And it can be quick, simple things. What are you
I'm looking to see how much battery I have left because I forgot I don't have the iPhone charger here. Is it there? I didn't see it. Okay.
It's a black cord. Yeah, it's a black one. It should be there. Wait, why is it doing that? Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay, give us just a moment. We're getting our shit together. Okay.
Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to try from here because it's getting difficult.
Yeah, this always happens.
Yeah, you guys, we're not technological savvy. You need us to take out a ghost or a demon or an ex-mother-in-law, we got you. But
Yeah.
apparently we can't
Technical
work
stuff, we don't.
technology.
Yeah. Okay. So,
All right.
whew, I don't know why I threw this out, y'all, but envidia, I tell you.
I was thinking
Yeah.
jealousy. Okay.
I know that's such a good song too. I want to go dancing.
I know we should go dancing.
So, how do you know if you have jealous energy or the evil eye on you?
All right. So, tall tales, you guys, you're getting anxiety. You can't sleep. One of the main signs of the evil eye is headaches behind the eyes, headaches, period. Just feeling off. But a lot of times it comes with sleep disturbances,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of angry fighting for no reason. No reason, you guys. This stuff just starts.
Yeah.
Now with babies and small children, it's almost like they're colicky, but they're not. They're giving chia, like they're very,
crying and
they're crying
fussy.
and they're fussy.
And you
Nothing
can take them
seems
to the
soothe
doctor.
them.
You can take them to the doctor, you won't find anything.
The same with you. A lot of times with this jealous energy, it'll start small, but it'll become a regular thing that you don't even pay attention to it, and it starts to manifest other sicknesses in your body.
Yes.
So pay attention to that, you guys.
Yeah, and it also like your body will start to feel heavy,
Mhm.
especially after being around somebody and you're just like, oh, I feel off. Pay attention to that. Okay, don't let it slide. Don't let it go. The longer you let it go, the more it grows. Okay.
Yeah. So don't do that.
All right. Also, like for spiritual people, you'll get blocked intuition.
Mhm.
You feel off. You feel like you're having trouble connecting or reading, and then it's like somebody put a mute button on you. And I know. Okay, so this is something that happened to me is um, when I first started doing my work and stuff, and I would go to these psychic shows, and I would have like a long ass line of people, and there's like 6 to 10 other psychics there, and nobody's getting nothing else but me. And I mean, not to toot my own horn or anything, I was just starting out back then, you know.
She's baddie.
And so I but anyways, I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo. Let me just blow in that for a minute. So with that, like I would get one eye that watered so much it was cloudy, and I know somebody was trying to block my vision. You know what I mean? At first, I didn't know what it was, but it just felt right. Like that's what it was, and so I had to get myself cleansed from that. But also, your energy feels drained.
You're very drained. You're sluggish. You're tired. You know, you go to sleep, but you're not receiving rest.
Your
Definitely.
things, and when it starts spreading, the things in your home will start breaking. You'll lose things.
Plants will die. Say that you're a plant person. Your plants start doing very poorly. That's if you've ever gone into like certain spiritual shops or you're around people that are spiritual, especially like Hispanic and Native people. Their whole thing is to have plants because the plants will tell you before anything else. A lot of times with our animals too. You guys with jealousy and all of us usually have animals, right? We have wonderful animals. I have been where the animals will take the hit for us, or they're trying to heal us in the process, and it's making them sick. They can't go to the bathroom. They're having problems sleeping. All of a sudden, they start having crazy moments of anxiety, things that are not normal for them. So
Yeah, definitely. Also, your plans will start like not working out for you. Your opportunities close, like your destiny or tu camino está cerrado, which means your destiny is closed. And so that
your path is shut.
yeah, your path. I never know how to say that in English, but anyways, also you start fighting with your household.
Yeah.
You know, and these are the worst parts of it, where everything just feels like nothing's working out. Yeah, that's probably like it's been around for a while. Okay, so you can identify where it came from just by certain things like who was around when your energy shifted. You know, paying attention to like timing if things are happening at the same time all the time, like the sleeplessness or you're waking up in the middle of the night multiple times a night. Who watches you and doesn't celebrate you?
And you guys, we're very much a social media type of thing right now. If you are going on social media, I will tell you, wear protection, place protection around you. Keep, if you're Christian or Catholic or, you know,
Any type of
any
religious.
type of religion, take that one of those prayers and keep it with you.
Yes.
You know, seal your pictures, seal certain things, and don't broadcast everything on social media. Okay.
Especially when you're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
People will gloat in that shit, and that just adds fuel to the fire.
Or when you're sick, I know a lot of people that feel like I need prayers. Pray for me.
Pictures of them in the hospital. They're all
Yeah.
sick, but they're like with the
Yeah.
eyes closed and shit, taking a selfie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That should make
You
me laugh.
guys,
Sorry.
I will tell you that is one of the easiest ways for you to continue to do that.
Yeah, you're showing your weakness. Don't do that. Don't give people that access to you. You know, and not everybody has to worry about this, but most people do.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
people behave.
unfortunately. And also, keep in mind the people who compliment you, but it don't feel right. Like it feels like it is not real.
Yeah, like it's half seated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there's people that want to be in your face, but it's said with so
Your
much.
husband's coworkers. I'm just kidding.
It's said with so much wrath, like ugh, you know, it just feels ugly and feels off.
Yeah, and it's just fake, and you can feel it. My cousin, her husband worked at a very popular place, and we threw a Halloween party, and people came over for the party, and he invited some people from his work, and they were these girls, and they just walked up to my cousin and like, "You're so pretty. We see all your pretty goddamn pictures everywhere." Well, she ended up having to get a cleansing the other day. What do you think that was from?
No, that was from jealousy. And two little bitches she let in her house.
For real.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know sometimes there's circumstances that you don't know what's coming, you know, but that's why you prepare.
Well, see, and
home.
the
You
funny thing
prepare.
is she asked me, she goes, Miranda, did you think that was weird? And I was like, yeah, I just didn't feel genuine. And she's like, yeah, it didn't feel genuine. There we go.
Follow your instincts, guys. Trust your intuition because that's always going to be your truth. And I'm going to tell you, like I tell all my clients all the time that have a hard time, like trusting their intuition or themselves or their decisions. Like this intuition isn't from you. You ain't that good. You know what I mean? It comes from your spiritual selves, your hierarchy, your spiritual higher being, God light, universal energy, whatever the hell it is you call it. It's all the same, but it comes from there. It doesn't come from you. So if you can trust that and you have faith in that, then that's all that matters. By trusting your intuition, it helps people that self-doubt trust themselves a little bit easier.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think I've gotten like I've had so much jealous energy sent my way at times, and I'm just thinking, what for? Because I totally mind my business. Like I'm not out there to puta or you know, not always, but.
It's summertime.
But you know, it's summertime, so I just might have to. Yeah, trying to get wild. So I mean, not all the time, but you know, when I am, I am not the person that will go after somebody's man. I totally disagree with that.
We're old school.
Yes,
I will tell you, we're old school.
But you know, it's just like what are you jealous of?
Like not
Or like I see people seeing me and they'll look me up and down and be like, "Oh, I wish I had the confidence to dress the way you do. And I'm a big girl. I show my stomach and my scars and all that shit, my big old arms. But you know what? I don't give a fuck because I'm okay with it. And somebody else comes in and they look at me like, and you can tell when they're judging you and complimenting you at the same time because you could just tell, or at least I could tell. And so I just throw that shit right back to them, like, here you are, little skinny mini. You better get some fucking confidence in your ass.
Yeah, like how confident are you to try and take down my crown? Let me tell you.
Yeah, because I'm not one to do that. I mean, unless they attack me, then yeah, I'm gonna go at you hard. But like, I'm always the type to lift up another woman because I feel all women are beautiful, no matter how ugly they are.
And no matter how rough, how rough the path is.
Yeah,
she said that.
I did. Because I'm honest, and it's just the truth, because society has a beauty limit, and there's people that don't fit that limit, and that's why I say that, is you can find beauty in anybody, and the ones that are beautiful inside are the ones that you don't have to worry about. The pretty bitches are the ones you have to worry about.
Pretty can teach you some of the ugliest lessons.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But anyways, so what are some ways that when you figure this out, the first thing you want to do is cleanse yourself?
Yes, you guys, seriously, you should be cleansing yourself at least twice a year anyway. And those of you that are spiritual workers, yes, I'm pointing at you. I hope you feel it. Go in and get cleanses regularly. Do them at home.
I don't, because that's maintenance when you're doing it for yourself, but you really need somebody else to do your cleanses for you, because they are not biased and they can pull off things that you don't see or you don't feel or that are unknown or that you're trying to keep that are not good for you.
Yeah. And then if you're really close to somebody, don't ask them to cleanse you, because then you guys end up doing the same crap we do.
Yes.
And we transfer it back and forth to each other. So we have to always find an outside party.
Yeah, most definitely.
So this bitch gets a cold, I get a cold.
Yes.
I get a runny nose, she gets a runny nose.
I get the shit, she gets the shit.
Yeah, it's just
that's okay. Well, I have to push it. I push the line all the time.
I was gonna say I don't talk about poop.
I don't talk about poop. What the hell? Well, that shit's weird. Okay, so some of the ways to cleanse, like most pagans will cleanse with smoke, protective runes, water rituals, grounding, and calling on their spirits and ancestors. So I'm going to tell you, for my business card, I have a picture of myself, because yes, I'm vain. I like to put pictures on my shit. So me and my smile. And so before, when I was making my business cards, I'm here designing it by myself, and I make sure and I put like 4 protection runes underneath my picture and then my picture on top, to make sure that they cannot use that against me, with my picture going around. And I make sure I do that with all my shit. So you see pictures of me on social media or anything like that, damn straight they got a fucking protective rune or some kind of symbolism underneath them, so I'm not getting fucked up. And I think you need to start doing that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that just came to me. You need to start doing that so you don't get hit so hard all the time.
It's because I'm pretty.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm really not that.
But So yeah, those are things you have to be mindful of. You know what I mean? And for a lot of people, because we have a witchcraft protection spell over us, and I've had my kids and my grandkids do it because it will skip to the next person.
Unfortunately, that's what I mean with the family pet.
Yeah, and the family pet will take it before anybody else in your household will, especially if it's your pet. So, I know, like in Stregoria, Strega, the Italian magic, they'll use olive oil for everything. Which olive oil, the organic, clean cut, I don't know how they call it, but the olive oil and water.
Pressed, yeah.
Okay, you just put it mix it together, and you put it on your forehead, put it on your points.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Your mouth guard.
Yes, and also they do a lot of prayer to remove any types of curses, because these are considered curses whether somebody actually did one or not. They're just as strong. And so
with Italian culture too, spitting is very bad. So they not spit in your way. If somebody spits in your path, I know that they can say that that's a curse on its own.
Mhm. So
That's
is
why
that.
they're always like,
I'm like, so is that.
yeah,
The little
sorry.
horns, the little
Sorry, guys.
cuernos. And I'm not sending nothing out to nobody, but also salt rituals. And I think this is in all areas. We use salt for purification. You know, so salt really helps even if you take a salt bath. Anything like that is gonna neutralize.
Suck it out.
Yeah, it'll neutralize. But you guys, also with that, like if you find yourself getting a lot of jealous people towards you, and I swear it's the most innocent people that come in and cry. They're like, "What did I do though? Why am I always getting this?" And it's sad. It's sad.
It is sad, and a lot of them are like naturally pretty, just all around decent, go-getter type of people, and
Please get yourself something that makes you feel safe.
yeah,
Something physical, okay? You need some type of amulet, talisman, a cruz, a bracelet, and not the ones that fall off. Those are temporary.
yeah.
Um,
You guys, that's I think we should touch on that.
Okay.
You guys, we carry these in the shop. So we have bracelets, we have necklaces, we have earrings, we have rings,
and keychains.
keychains. You guys do not pick these up after they broke. Put them back together. Okay, can we just not do that?
That's not what they're for.
That's not what they're for. Once they're gone, they're gone. And what that means is it took that hit for you. So you tell it thank you, and either you leave it where it fell, or you pick that up with a cloth, a garbage bag, something that your hand is not freaking touching it.
And please make it your left hand.
Yes, if you are right-handed, make it your left hand. If you are left-handed, make it your right hand. People are known to bewitch things in order to steal your energy. So say that they put an energy stealing spell on you. Say they wanted to steal your signature for when they go and do some bad shit, and it's gonna come back and hit you instead. People do this.
They do. And if anybody ever asks you, oh, you have such good energy. I wish I could have your energy, or could I use your energy for something? No, fuck no. Nobody uses your energy for shit.
Don't let them.
Okay, I learned this the hard way, and this was before I learned anything. Like that was my very first lesson in all of this. I barely come into my gifts, and I had hired an assistant manager because I was a general manager in Brigham City. I hired an assistant manager, and she's pagan, and she knew all this stuff already, and I didn't even know what the hell was going on with me because I thought it was crazy. And she helped. I know it was hard. It was so hard to keep my composure, but she helped me understand what was going on with me, and I trusted her because I was like, oh my gosh, she's so nice, and she's guiding me, and now I feel like I know who I am, and this and that. And one time she's like, can I use your energy? Well, I had a dream that she was using it for bad, and I've told this story before. She was using it for bad shit, and that's my karma. You know what I mean? Like, don't fuck with my karma. Right. I ain't trying to fucking pay for somebody else's bullshit. And not only mine, she used, I had a supervisor that was right below her, and she and I were both kind of similar. We were barely coming into our gifts and stuff like that. And I just grabbed that other girl one time because this lady was out for the day, and I said, look, I had a dream that she was using our energy for stuff. We need to get rid of her. We need to cut this off, and I don't know how. And so we sat there and we started meditating together. Yeah, we took a little break together, and I said, well, maybe if we tie her up, and I automatically thought of like a what are those psycho suits, the little white jacket.
Oh yeah, the little psycho suits.
Yeah, psycho
straight jacket. A straight jacket.
Straight jacket. So I saw her in a straight jacket, and we were like winding her and circling her up into this. And I told her, just hold that image for about a few minutes, and then we'll be okay. And also tell her she can no longer use our energy for anything good or bad, and take back our energy. And how I knew how to do this, I don't know, because like I said, I was not knowledgeable, but I'm so thankful. And I feel like it was my guides telling me, and I just didn't know where it was coming from yet. But not even 3 days later, she ended up in the psych ward. See, she ended up in the psych ward, and I didn't intentionally mean to put her there. I didn't
know that definition of mess around and find out.
Oh yeah, I fucked around and I found out. But you know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, I know, but as far as I'm concerned, she deserved it. But it kind of scared me a little bit. Like, oh my God, what did I do? Because that wasn't my intention to hurt her or to do that. But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if I was shown that, then I think that's what she needed, you know? So
Obviously, yeah.
obviously, yeah, so just be
Be mindful, you guys.
of your energy. And also, they also call it, what is it, switching destinies?
Mhm.
Where somebody will come up and touch you and with the intention of switching destinies. And this is known more in like Louisiana.
Yes, down south
Mhm.
magic root work.
Yeah, with the root workers, switching destinies. So I mean that's a little bit off subject, but still, you guys, you got to know that this stuff happens. You know, and especially if you're
Or
around.
your youth, say that you're well, you're healthy, you're young, you're
Mhm.
vibrant. People will pull that energy as well. Again, it's jealousy. It's this energy that they pick up and they want to siphon it. So
Yes, most definitely. So yeah, and then with like brujeria, we do different types of limpias as well.
yes, yes, we do.
Um, so I kind of wanted to go over some of the stuff. We're going to stop right there. Go over some of the stuff we have in the store that you can use to prevent, remove, and neutralize any type of evil eye or jealous energy. And then we are going to use a guinea pig that we have here, one of our lovely friends that decided to let us show you guys how to do some of the cleanses that we do
Or at
this.
least show you guys how we do our cleanses and then go from there.
Yes, most definitely. So what do we got? Besides all the talismans
Evil
and
eye. Evil eye everywhere. You guys, there is so much energy that's placed in this. I told my roommate, I think either yesterday or today, I was having a lot of problems even with my garden because my neighbors were very jealous of it. But I put a lot of hard work into that, okay? I put a lot of hard work into that. So I took the evil eye and I took chalk and I drew the eye on the gates to my garden and then in the back. So that way, if they were envious of my garden, um, they would, it would repel what they were sending. So my crops started to do better. Perfect, beautiful tomatoes. Okay. Then when they decided to start going in and stealing stuff, I did another spell.
Oh shit.
They would get sick if they stole my things. So they did. After that, they started to jump into the garden and start destroying stuff. So yeah, that was great.
That's when you start fighting people and fucking them up. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That's when you gotta get physical.
That's when I call Nina and she throat chokes them.
Oh shit. That wasn't said for no reason, okay? So why do we put the evil eye against the evil eye?
Why do we put the evil eye?
Uh-huh.
Because this eye is what it is it goes back to even I think probably before biblical times. And what it is, it's the eye, it's the all-seeing eye. Okay, that energy is then pushed so that way, whatever they're seeing or they're sending your way, it's reversed back onto them.
Okay, yeah, just in case y'all didn't know, I like to ask her questions like that too.
I know she just throws me on the bus, and I'm like, wait, I know this question. Can I phone a friend? No.
Yeah. No. You do have options.
You have options. Okay, guys. So the first thing you're going to want to do is cleanse. Say that you don't have the ability to cleanse. We are going to shift that energy. Okay, we're going to go into each room. We can ring a bell. We're trying to shift the energy and move things around. Okay. Things like to exist in stagnant places. I will tell you, you guys. Yeah.
Your chakra system, you guys.
Chakra system. Thank you. That's where I was going next. Look at you. Yeah, we're just like, it's that song. We're like, no, okay, anyway. No, that's my train of thought. It's so great.
So we were going into chakra systems, like
yeah,
any
so
type of sound, like the sound bowls and stuff. If y'all are into that, music, make sure it's at least at 528 hertz to start healing and cleansing.
yes. So with that being said, you guys, let's break up that energy. Let's move stuff around. Cleanse your fucking homes.
Yes.
Okay, if stuff is cluttered, things like to hide under that clutter. move things around, shift stuff, do your laundry, put it away.
Yes.
You know, if you're a hoarder, you're picking things up, designate a certain spot for that.
Yeah.
And put protections there.
Or
Okay.
black salt across the threshold
Yeah.
of the door so it doesn't go into
So
the
it
rest of your
doesn't
home.
go into the rest of the home. So that's why I did bring up the salt. Sea salt. We can use it for baths. We can use it for spell work. We can use it for boundaries and borders. You guys, it's versatile.
Yeah, salt is everywhere, and it doesn't matter what kind of salt you use. You know, it is your intention with the salt. It all does the same thing. So,
With that being said,
yeah,
if you are using salt, you guys will have to clean it up. So make sure you know that you have to clean it up. But in dire situations, this is good. We also have different herbs that I forgot to grab. Bay leaves. You guys, bay leaves are good for repelling as well as cleansing. You can use them in your spell work. You can crush them up and put them in the corners of your home. The same with the salt bowls. This is going to help switch up that energy, draw out that negativity. Okay, jealousy is one of them. You would be surprised by how much the energy shifts in one room by just burning one bay leaf.
right. And it also repels most spells and words spoken over you. So, that's pretty good.
Yes. Okay. Limes. I will tell you there is a special cleansing that you can do with the lime. If you are a devotee of the Santa Muerte, this is one you will know. I offer this cleansing in the shop, in case you're wondering. Another thing, limes. You guys, you can take these limes. You're going to cut across in them, stuff them with salt, either place them in areas of the home behind plants. A lot of times I tell people it has to go under the owner of the home's bed. Check it after a week, 3 days to a week. Okay, usually the rule of thumb there is 3, 5, or 7. So if they start to look stagnant, they start looking icky, this one's frozen, you guys, we do we do a lot of work in the shop with limes.
Because we put people in lines too. So,
Yeah.
You know, if you want to know what that's about, I'm coming and ask us.
Yeah, come in and ask us. We got you.
Yeah, we do.
We might have you in a line. We might. So, with that being said, you guys, citrus. Citrus is wonderful for these type of things, okay? You guys can even put cloves in the center of it. I know a lot of people who do that. And why do we use cloves? We have clove oil. Guys, we sell all this stuff in the shop. Okay, oils are not bad to have on hand. It takes them a second before they get icky. Again, all our stuff is made in the shop. It is at its purest form.
And I just want to say with the oils too, like you can buy one and it'll last you years and years and years. You know what I mean?
Yes. And then we have lemon one as well. You guys can place this on light bulbs in your home. When you flick them on, the scent permeates the rest of the house. Don't go hot wild. Just a little dab goes a long way.
And just depending on your intention with clove, you can either repel or you can bring in.
Yes.
You can repel or bring in. So you can either attract shit to you or take shit away. And with the lemon, anything citrusy is going to raise your vibration as well.
Yes.
So it's just the scent
it's
of
the
it.
energies.
Yeah. It lifts your vibration automatically. So if you're feeling low, you're feeling depressed, you know, I always would say get like the lemon scented pine sol or fabuloso, the lemon scent, you know what I mean? Or orange scent, whichever is best, grapefruit. Anything citrusy is going to lift your vibration in the
Yes. And you guys, I tell people all the time too, like, it's the intent that's behind it. It is the intent. Prayers, sigils, anything like that. But these can be used to be placed on pictures in case you know person specifically who's doing things. Mine has usually been mother-in-laws, unfortunately, or ex-sister-in-laws. So,
well, I don't think my ex-mother-in-law knew shit, but all she knew how to do was spread her legs. That's it. She's a hoe.
Just kidding. I just seen that on the thingy and people are doing that now. All right, you guys, I do make a special bath here for the evil eyes specifically. But there's other stuff that goes into this, but a big herb to use is Yerba Santa. Yerba Santa works wonderfully. You can burn it. You can, well, I'm not going to say that part. You can bathe in it.
Yeah. So Yerba Santa, if you don't know what that is, it is like a form of sage. It kind of looks like sage.
It's a different plant. It's a big plant.
But it looks like.
It looks like sage. Well, they wrap it like sage.
Yeah.
I can what you're saying, girl.
Ah, you know what I'm trying to say?
Okay, we can put down. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say also with this, like you can do this for yourself, and if you're intuitive, maybe you'll get a glimpse of who's doing it to you. But when you come into us, when we're doing a cleansing, we're gonna give you an idea of who it is. Either we'll see who they are, get a name, or see exactly where it's coming from. So we don't
Yes.
only cleanse, we diagnose.
Yes. So
Yeah.
into the shop. Into the shop. What else? You really want to play? Let's play.
Let's play.
Let's play. You're gonna take this bad boy, okay? I know you guys have seen this before. We've gone over candles multiple times. We've done short videos, short clips with this candle multiple times. This is what we call a reversible candle. You don't need to know what the hell you're doing. You're just gonna rub your body down and you're gonna like this bitch. Pay attention to the things that go wrong to certain people. A lot of times they'll reach out after you get cleansings, or a lot of times they're gonna start getting sick. Things are gonna go wrong.
And also, if you know how to read candles, it will show you in there in the
In the
candle.
pictures, yes.
There's pictures, there's images, there's different shapes and forms that it makes that will give you an idea of what's been thrown your way and also who's doing it.
Definitely,
So-
definitely.
And this takes what, about 3 days to burn? Or two?
Okay, so I will tell you guys. So it depends on everything that's going on and what you're going to send back. Normally, this is a 3-day burn. Normally, so do it when you're planning on not leaving the house or you have something safe to burn it in. If you do have to leave, go ahead and snuff it, but relight it.
And don't blow it out, you guys.
Don't
Please do not blow
blow
out your
it
candles.
out.
This is blowing out away the intention. Also, I do not blow out my candles when I leave. I make sure it's in a safe space and it's the safety all the way around, like about 3 feet around it before I leave the candle. But I will always leave it on because I'm like, fuck no, this shit's gonna get done and it's gonna
Yeah.
get done right now.
Yeah, and plus you don't want to give somebody the opportunity to figure out what's going on and try and counteract it.
Yeah, because unfortunately, in lots of people that do work with black magic or brujeria, different things like that, when they send something out to somebody, whether it's a working or somebody that they're doing for personal use, they will get a notification from their own guides, demons, intuition that somebody is trying to
To repel.
it and send it back.
So we have no questions so far.
Okay.
It's really weird.
All right, no questions, you guys? Come on, let's see it. Okay, and what else do we got here?
All right. Sorry, I just posted something so that way we can see if they're coming through.
Okay.
Okay, you guys. Terahertz. Carry something with you on you. Terahertz is completely different from hematite. Okay, they're completely different. You want something that's going to reach your vibration. It does, doesn't it?
But it doesn't feel as solid or heavy. Oh, okay, all right, that's the first time. I thought it was all the same, so I learned something new
I
today.
learned something new today. But yes. Just kidding.
And so carrying that will
Help raise your vibration. A lot of times when things get stuck on us, it has to do with low vibrating situations.
okay. Let's explain that a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
So when we say our vibration, this is your natural state. Okay. So our natural state could be. I mean, it just depends on what type of person you are. If you're a fucking asshole, like, and you're low vibration, always depressed, whatever it is, low vibration. Let's say you're at a 35%, vibration. That means, or you're suffering going through emotional shit. You're at a low vibration. Shit can hit you so hard, okay? Because you're vulnerable. But if you always have a higher vibration, at least 60 and above, then stuff will be harder to stick to you.
You guys, it's the way you talk, it's the way you carry yourself, it's the way you say things. I know you've heard us before. A lot of times we'll talk about the way we're putting things out there. Oh, look.
Can a cleansing help with postpartum depression? It absolutely can.
Yes, it can, definitely.
So I'm gonna tell you real quick. We're gonna answer this question, and they said, can a cleansing help with postpartum depression? Okay, so since this has to do with the uterus, the womb, and this is the connection to the spiritual side, sometimes there's something clinging on that is bringing in the postpartum depression, and it's not allowing that to shut properly, and so therefore the mother is suffering, from that. So
You guys, and a lot of times what I want to point out here too is we are a different society now than what we used to be. Babies in the old days was brought in with prayer, singing, joy, smoke, all of that. It wasn't based on women being shut in a room anymore and laboring the way it is now.
yes, yeah. So
There's a big difference there. Go
there
on,
is.
sorry.
So when we do a cleansing with that, there's often healing that comes with it as well. So when there's healing energy pushed into that, not only will it remove any attachments that are stuck to the spiritual portal from the woman to the spiritual realm, but it also helps heal her. Because I know my cleansings do that because I do focus on not only removing but healing as well and sending healing energy. Um, so yes, that can help. And either way, what it's doing is it's lifting the vibration and removing any negatives from the mother.
Yeah, and that's another thing we need to think about too. You guys, energy can definitely be pushed from one room to another. So just think about that as well.
And we have another question. After the candle burns, how should we dispose of the wax?
You can do it anyway. Like, if you are not spiritual savvy or you're not a practitioner, really, that's fine. You can throw it away. You want to, you guys, I will tell you, I've thrown stuff in the neighbor's garbage cans just to get it off my property. I've also buried certain waxes. You want to take this to a spot that you're not going to be privy to go to again. So you can dispose of it any way you like. Clean it off or get a disposable plate, burn it with that plate, and then throw it away. I always read the candle wax, so I usually end up tossing it afterwards. You guys, if you feel like there's still a lot of negative energy around it, go ahead and salt that, cleanse it, put it in a separate bag. You can use white or black, whatever you're trying to use, whatever they're saying is good for you. You want to use something that's biodegradable if you are leaving this out in nature.
Yes. Please no plastic. Please no plastic. I also want to add to that. Most of the time, candles will burn all the way and there's no wax left, unless you're doing reversal. Reversal is always going to be a hot mess. Okay.
It's very sloppy.
It is going to be a very sloppy burn, so you will have a lot of candle wax. And me myself, and this is what I choose to do because I'm just like I am.
Just kidding.
So what I will do is I will collect the wax because it has the remnants of whatever was sent to that person. And if somebody fucks with me, I throw it on them, and I include that with a spell of whatever I'm returning to the person, and I will return that as well, because it's shit that don't belong to me. It's not my work. It's not my energy. So it doesn't take energy from me, and then most of the time they can't figure out the signature where it came from. So
yeah, because it's all messed up.
And that's just a secret I do.
I'm all because they be throwing stuff.
Because I'm ruthless as fuck too.
Okay. So that is one candle. We also have this one. We have different candles in the shop, you guys, that will help with this. This one is protection against evil and harm. We can prepare candles in the shop if you're interested. Come in, purchase a candle, we can prepare. Or I have specially prepared candles that are for sale in the shop. If you have questions, you want help, hit us up. Ask us. We're actually not very bad people. We're pretty nice for the most part.
And seeing, like, I could do prepared candles too, but I prefer Miranda does them because I just like the way she does them, and I like the results of them because I see her results. I don't ever see my own results, but and I don't know if that's just a me thing or what, but I see her results like almost immediately, and I love that shit. So I will always refer somebody to her.
Thank you.
Yeah, because her custom candles, like, you get what you pay for real. And if you need it for certain something, it's going to definitely go your way, especially court stuff.
Yeah,
Court
yeah,
stuff.
we've seen stuff with the courts.
Obsession,
opening.
road opening,
Yeah,
protection, different things like that.
I know my stuff, you guys. I know my stuff.
She does.
And I'm a Virgo, so I like to put that out there because I feel like Virgos are amazing. You know? Okay, so with that, you guys don't forget we have charcoal. We can burn anything with these charcoals. We can do resins. We can do herbs. We sell them in the shop. They're great to have. They're also great to make your own black witch's salt.
And if you don't know how, ask us.
Ask us. Okay. A camphor.
Camphor. I'm trying to break the piece off. I can't break it. My
She
fingers
put it
are.
in her mouth.
I did.
Is it still burning?
Well, because I burned it because I wanted to specifically do this to clear off any of the people like coming towards us for telling all the deeds.
I'm all
Here,
much my hand.
right here. Woo!
And then I start choking.
So camphor is gonna smell a lot like Vicks,
Vicks.
Campho-Phenique. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Different things like that. So it also raises your vibration. It heals. It cleanses, purifies, and that's the same with copal. Remember, we have them also in sprays as well.
Yes, all our resins are now in sprays, you guys, thanks to Cece and her magical workings.
Yes.
Okay. So there is a spell you can do with the camphor at midnight. You are gonna light this, go through your entire home. Okay, at midnight. You're gonna open the doors, the windows, and we're pushing everything out. This is also enough to send back demons or witches that have been directed at you.
Yes. And so I just want to bring this up a little bit because we had somebody go through this. The knock. If you hear a knock and there ain't nobody there, don't open your fucking door.
Please don't.
Don't open your door. I mean, look out the window if nobody's there.
Tell them
Just
they're not welcome and leave it at that. Or
this is not a family member trying to get in, okay? This is not a family member. This is something negative that's been thrown your way and is trying to get into your home. And obviously, if they can't get in naturally, then you have some type of protection on there. So as soon as you open the door, you're allowing them in.
yes, yes.
So please, please, please.
Hoodoo, mountain people, stuff like that, like
Like that.
Appalachian- the Appalachians, yes, they will light candles and they will let you know if people have passed through your area, things like that, by doing that. So you guys get into a ritual of doing it nightly. Protect your home, protect your children, protect yourselves and your animals. Again, a lot of this stuff was done, you know, prior to us being a huge civilization society. You know, it blocked a lot of the things that we were taught. A lot of our parents had to go into hiding.
Yes.
You know, it's colonization. So, with that being said, now this same camphor, you guys, this same camphor can be then if you trust it, or if you have animals, I don't recommend it, especially if they're naughty. This glass of water, you can take a glass of water and place it by your bedside at night. Now you can take this camphor and you can place that in the water. You can take this camphor and put it in a bowl of water and place it under your bed. And what this does is it raises the vibration enough that you don't have to worry about it. It's also going to pull any of the stuff in that's trying to chill in your home.
It's funny because with the water, I'm gonna tell you, you'll know because it rises when it fills with negative shit. It creates bubbles or gets foggy, and this has
This has quite a bit of bubbles.
a little bit of bubbles.
We've got quite a bit of bubbles. A lot of times too, it depends on your practice. But if you guys have questions, please ask them. Not all of us know what we're doing. Many of us are starting out, and that's okay. There's no shame in this. Just so you know. I know other people who will use eggs. You guys, eggs are wonderful. Cleansings are wonderful. Do them. Okay, I don't care if you're using citrus. I am well known for my egg cleanses from my limpias with
So
digs.
we're gonna give you a little bit of touch of that too.
Yes, we will. And then Florida water. You guys raise your vibration. Say you're in a place that you can't do anything quickly. Say you're traveling. Spray some Florida water. Spray it on yourself. Spray it on other people that are around. You guys are going into a place, especially if you're traveling, where there has been a lot of energies. So you're wanting to cleanse out that energy and make sure you're okay. It's very easy to pick things up. Jealousy, anger, fights.
Serial killer energies, you never know.
I knew she was gonna say that. So
Also, it helps to, throw some in your bath and
really
cleanse
get
as
it.
well. Yeah.
Okay, Rue water. You guys, I cannot tell you enough about Rue. Now, again, I am Native American. We were not brought up on Rue water. So when I was first told about Rue, which is so funny, I was like, it's better than sage. Like, seriously? No. I used it for cleansing. Girl, that knocked everything out. So, if you're brave, use the Rue.
Okay. And this is also the plant that, you see on TikTok when they're trying to take the puta out of their friend.
Yeah, this is where we beat each other.
Yeah, they beat them with that. Also, in regular cleanses, like if you go to Mexico and you're in Mexico City and they're doing it just out in the open, they will use the Rue plant.
Ruda, that's how you say it in
Yeah.
Spanish.
They will use Ruda and also smoke you out and beat you with the Ruda and then start it on fire to kill whatever was on it.
Whatever was on it, yeah.
Yeah. So
Which we will be doing that this year.
Yeah.
Sometime.
we're gonna be having sessions of different cleanses this year. One, we're gonna be going to the river and dipping you bitches in there.
That you will have to register for.
Yes, there will be a registration. Also, we will be outside and doing beating you down with Ruda. But these are just different types of cleanses that go a little bit deeper. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And sometimes you gotta go surface level, and sometimes you gotta go deep.
Yeah. So just kind of different things that you guys can experience and see what works better for you. And then just have a little feedback. We kind of want to play with that this year.
Yes. Yes. All right. So with Rue as well, you guys, if you have it, it's good because you can use it for baneful shit too. Just I want to put that out there.
And also, if you grow it and you have it in a plant outside of your home, like that's good protection as well.
And it brings in money.
Sweet.
All right. This is something I use all the time. It is cascarilla or eggshell powder. Well, it's chalk, mostly chalk. You see that? See how pretty it is? I use this in my cleansings. It's used to repel. You can write sigils with this on your door, in your home, sprinkle some by the windows or vents. This is a protection that you can place in your home or on yourself while you're going out. So,
See, like that.
yeah.
Well, it usually leaves a wider.
It's because I'm whiter.
Yeah, and we always do the back of our neck. That is called God's mouth.
Yes.
That is where most attachments will stick to you if you do have an attachment.
So we have that, and we will go over that more in a little bit. And we finished discussing the waters and the eggs.
All right. So
Here's the last thing I want to show you guys real quick: the mirror. You guys, we sell these two-way mirrors here in the shop. This
Or
is
you
for
can get them from-
banishing or finding.
yes.
This is going to help heal a lot of your problems.
Right. And so this is especially if you know
Who it is.
who's sending you shit, where it's coming from, and you don't automatically have to have a picture of them. You can use their name, and remember it's the intention behind it.
Yes. And a lot of times people are like, well, you're doing spell work, that means you're evil. That doesn't mean you're evil. I will tell you, this is something I had to learn in my practice for the simple fact of I didn't ever want to be me. No bullshit. You're going to attack my livelihood. It's time for you to be checked.
And
And you don't come for my kids, you don't come for those that I love. I'm not going to do that.
yeah, and just from people's perspectives that they're scared to get like karma from anything, a return to sender, you're not doing anything out of your own self your own power. What you're doing is sending back what they've already sent you. So there is no, um,
There's no benefits there.
yeah, there's no, it starts with the R. What's the fucking word I'm trying to use? Repercussion. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. There's no repercussion for that because you are sending back. I mean, if you add extra shit, okay, well, you know. I mean, but to me, is if I get attacked, I'm gonna come at you very hard, so you don't ever think about attacking me again.
yes.
And I don't feel remorse for that. Therefore, I will not get karma because I don't feel that for it.
No. And again, it's protecting your livelihood.
Mm-hmm.
Laura placed question. Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to do egg cleanses on myself and husband? I was told I can't do that. Yes, Laura, you can do egg cleanses on yourself or your husband. I will tell you, not everybody is meant to do cleansing such as this. But if you're in a bind, do it.
Yeah.
I always tell people it's very good to know what you're doing or to go into people that know what they're doing. For the simple fact of everybody has a different energy, everybody has a different pull. I will tell you, and I'm not just tooting my own horn, I am amazing at egg cleanses.
Yeah, she definitely is.
I pull out all kinds of stuff from people. I know there's a lot of skepticism on this where people are like, well, you can't read the egg because the egg doesn't tell you that, or you can't pull out sicknesses. This just tells you what it is, and you have to have other stuff.
I'm gonna be witness to that. Like that's a lie. So before I've always seen egg cleanses doing like where you do the little cross across, you know, and you're touching the body and doing the cross, you know, on them. Miranda does not do that. The way she does it, she doesn't even touch you with it, only on certain points of your body. But I have a lot of lung things that go or that used to go on with me, and I could feel it coming out of my chest. Like you feel that shit getting pulled out, and when it's illness, there's gonna be blood. Okay, when it's bad illness, there's gonna be blood in the egg, and every time it was on my chest, it was bloody. So like she had to pull a lot of stuff out because I've been to her multiple times. The multiple times I've been sick, and so
Does
yeah.
she get sick like that anymore, y'all?
I don't. I haven't.
No.
That's motherfucking. But yes, Laura.
No, just kidding.
Laura, as long as you are blessing the egg is like the receiver. It's what's going to be pulled out. You're blessing it some way, shape, or form. Whether you smoke it out, whether you spray it down with something, or you say a prayer or a psalmos over it, which is the Psalms. Everybody knows that I use a lot of the Psalms in my work, in my cleanses, in my workings, my spells, everything like that. So if you don't know what type of Psalms to use, Psalms 91 is going to be your go-to.
Yes,
okay.
Yes, definitely.
And pray that over the egg and close with amen. You want to make sure you close that so that the prayer is finished and it completes that ritual. Okay.
Yes, you guys. That's another thing I want to put out there. I'm glad you said that. Now, with egg cleanses, you need to seal the person off.
Mm-hmm.
When you are doing any type of a cleanse, you want to make sure that you seal that person off.
And what that means is when you're cleansing them, you're opening up their aura, their energetic system, their spirit, basically. And you are pulling out whatever is in them.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to make sure and close it. And how do you do that?
Okay. Nina, my lovely counterpart, she will actually tie them off. She will tie them off and break that cord that she had used to open them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you can do crosses, you can do X's, you can say amen. So mote it be. So, what is it? So it is. Anche, ajo. You know, whatever you feel that calling to, we are sealing off that spirit and we are cleansing it. A lot of times, if you come in to us for a cleanse, whether it's a smoke cleanse or it's an egg cleanse, we will say these things after, and we will also make sure that we spray you down because we do not want you to leave and have other stuff reattach or you become very sick. A lot of times this can happen through bad cleanses.
I remember there was a lady, and it was at one of the events, the psychic events I went to, and it was actually the lady that was running the thing, and she had somebody cleanse her, and they left her completely open, and she was walking around like that. Then all of a sudden, she just got emotional, and she was like, "Oh my God, what's going on?" I just went downhill. Like she didn't know what was happening. She was seeing double vision. She was nauseous. because that person left her open, their cleanse went down out the fucking door. Like everything they did just went out the door. I feel like it was intentional, um, intentionally done to her, but we had to re-cleanse her and then seal her off and close her up in order to pull that out. That was devastating. Like it took her out for a couple of days.
And it will, you guys. That's another thing. I want to tell people too with cleanses. It sometimes you don't feel better right away. Okay, you will feel a difference, but it depends on how deep that was. You're gonna want to rest. You're gonna want to make sure you're hydrated. You're gonna want to love yourself because that's you lifting up your spirit.
Or sometimes you get super sick right after, and that is the purging. Your body's
Yeah,
purging
your
out.
body is purging the parts that you couldn't get out.
So Laura, yes, you can do it on yourself. Just make sure you're doing the correct things. And if you ever need somebody to read an egg, you can inbox me, Miranda, or go to our email, the witching hour aasb@gmail.com.
Look at her. She is
And-
on with that.
And usually I charge $10 to read eggs because it's always after hours on my home time.
And you're
So
just like, yeah. You guys, we do have homeworks.
yeah, we do. We're not always available. I hate when people message me at 1 a.m. and they're like, "Hi, can you help me?" And I'm like, and it wakes me up, but I'm just like, "No, bitch, I can't. Like, I'm sleeping." So, you know, yeah, I get feisty when I'm woken up. I hate that shit so bad. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and show you a little bit of the limpias and the different types of limpias before we close out here. And let's move the table up a little bit.
That's my trash. We're good.
Okay, and also with the stuff that we showed you, the mirrors, the amulets, the candles, this is all returning it to you guys. So don't feel bad about that. Don't feel
No.
bad about sending it back. And also when you get a limpia, we will give you an option like it's either gonna go back or it's gonna go away, you know?
Yeah.
And
Don't feel bad for that shit because you're calling it back. Don't do that.
yeah, don't at all. You're so welcome, Laura. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bring her forward and I will show you what I do. This is more of just a cleanse that I start off before I do a smoke out because that's what I do is I smoke the people out. Let me make my check. Okay, can you see
Again,
this?
guys, we actually offer a bunch of different cleanses here.
Yes, we do.
So Nina is definitely known. We have a new girl in the shop as well. Her name is Jeanette. She does amazing cleanses, you guys.
And hers is
Amazing.
very healing. Like
Hers
more
are,
healing.
yes, hers are very, very healing. So any one of us in the shop can help you. So just come in and check things out. This is our lovely Jan.
Okay, so what I start off with my cleanse is I'm gonna clear the surrounding energy, and this is for me to see what I need to see to remove. Okay, close your eyes. So I will do this along the front and the back side.
Notice how she hits the mouth of God here, guys.
And so then I usually will use my feathers to scrape. And it's funny because this is also called raking the soul, the energy. And then I will bring the smoke and I start to purify.
And I will tell you, don't try and do anything you see here. Again, we are very protected. If you need help going through stuff, come and talk to us. We're fine with that, okay? I know for a fact some people try to suck things out of people because they've seen Nina do it. Don't go home and think you can suck something out of somebody. You're liable to pull something in and then you're in a whole world of hurt. So don't do that. Don't do certain things unless you guys are under some type of a guidance here.
Take a deep breath in and out through your mouth. So what I'm doing is I'm basically feeling and being told where they have attachments, where there's some issues with them. A lot of these are cords that I cut as well, illnesses that I'll pull out.
Another thing, you guys, when you are doing cleanses, you don't want the body to be crossed. You're going to want the hands to be open, the legs to be straight forward. You don't want to cross any parts of your body. Right there.
Take a deep breath in and out. Okay, so basically this is what I do. And then I will close her up by grounding her to Mother Earth. Repeat after me. I take back my power. I feel my power. I am in control of my power. I love my power. I speak powerfully. I see powerful thoughts. Clarity and creativity. I connect you to the light. And this is where I'm sealing. Because I'm pulling everything upward, closing it off. Let me know when it feels like you're lifting. Okay, and so that's usually my cleansing. I usually last a little bit longer. She just got a little mini. Shake your body out. I always make them shake it out.
Yeah. We have some really good stories of people shaking it out.
Okay, and so Mariah's going to show you her egg cleanse.
Okay, so I'm not going to go fully into depth with this. I will let you guys know I am running a special from this Saturday until next Saturday. My egg cleanses are only going to be $25.
And that's a still.
And that is definitely a still. So come into the shop, schedule, whatever. When I first started, they were at 25, but with everything that's gone up, they are now higher. I will tell you, with it being higher, it's still a good price. But right now, we are running a special in the shop because we need to get you guys cleansed and get you in and out. So it will be $25 from this Saturday until next Saturday. Now, don't mind me because I saved the eggshells. Now, these eggs have already been blessed and prepared. So my eggs do go through a certain preparing process. So, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all sweaty. It always makes me feel like I'm running a race, y'all.
And it will. It will. Me, I like to cover my hands in this. I will also cover my clients in this. I normally do a full get up where Nina just cleansed her. I'm sure I'm probably not going to pull too many things. We're just going to use this glass of water here. Now, I will take this egg. I ask for their permission. A lot of times when you're doing cleansings, that's something that needs to be done. So do I have your permission?
See what I mean? She doesn't touch them. Like, this is so crazy that you can feel that she's pulling.
Like I said, I wasn't really planning on filling anything with her because Nina has already gone over on her. I'll go ahead and have you turn around.
And you guys, I'm just going to say that there is such thing as residual energy as well. That does stick around, it lingers. So it might feel like there's still stuff around you, but it's not attached to you anymore.
So normally I'm in a space where I can really get there again. But now, one cleanse is not going to be the same as another cleanse. The reason for that is because we're going to feel different points in their body where they may be carrying energy, where there may be cords, where there may be attachments. Okay, Jen, go ahead and place your arms down with the back of your foot. I'll do the other side. This is me sealing them off. Now that's my basic egg cleanse. There's more that goes into it, but I'm not going to put it on video right now. I can ask them if they want this sent back or if they want me to just get rid of it. A lot of times we'll just get rid of it and it's disposed in the way that it needs to be done. Either we do it in the bathroom, we do it outside, whatever works.
So to tell people that do their own egg cleanses, what's the safest way for them to do it at home?
Okay, the safest way for you to do it at home, don't do it when you're pissed off.
Or to dispose of. So.
Yes, to dispose of, you're going to want to either take this egg, you'll take the shells, make sure you take the shells. Again, depending on what your dominant hand is, you're going to use the opposite hand and dispose of things. Now this you can put in the toilet with water, or you can take it and put it in the gutter, preferably away from the home. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, our lovely counterpart here.
How do you feel, Jen?
I feel kind of weak.
I get so weak in the knees.
I can hold.
Okay, guys. So I guess that kind of concludes us and this week's chapter of the jealousy shit. If there's something we didn't cover that you want to know or any other questions you guys have, feel free to email us. Like I said, thewitchinghour8asb@gmail.com, or if you know our social medias, inbox us. And if it's not at a decent hour, we will get to you back whenever we can. Okay?
Yeah, and usually we're pretty good about getting back to people, so at least.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, you guys. Thank you again for supporting and watching. Oh, classes. We should have another class opening up here
Probably in the next couple of weeks.
next couple of weeks for our advanced tarot. Don't forget, we still have a couple spots left, right, Cece? Do we have a couple spots left still for two? We got 2 more spots left, you guys, for our Witch Fest, which
Okay.
we will be doing. Do you like that? Witch
Yeah.
Fest, which we'll be doing.
That's funny.
Never mind, you guys. But so if you're interested in that, yes, we do like to get it to local vendors. Come in, check it out. It's family fun. You don't have to be a vendor to participate. Come in. We have food. We have excellent offers. There's mediums inside, as well as the tarot readers. You guys,
And it is at an extreme discount. Okay.
it is.
I will do mediumship for $30, and normally it's $85. Because it is hard to. It's a lot of energy, especially when there's that many people coming to you. Because usually we'll see about 30 to 40 people in one day. Guys.
Yeah, and that's a lot. I mean, that takes a toll on us. We leave here very tired. Just the
Yeah.
process leading up to the events usually take a toll. So, with that being said, you guys, 2 more spots. If you have not and you would like to participate, come into the shop. Come into the shop.
Yeah.
There, we don't take payments over the phone. We don't do any of those things. You need to come into the shop and speak to Cece herself, and then we go from there. Now, again, if you would like to have any one of these cleanses done, we can do them over the phone, but we prefer to do them in person. Come into the shop. We are located at As Above, So Below. We are located in Roy, Utah. So come and check that out.
Mm-hmm. And I just want to remind you guys, don't shrink yourself to stay safe. Okay, you don't have to hide inside. You don't have to stop doing things that you enjoy. Just stay protected and aware of your surroundings. Be aware of your emotions, your feelings, your intuition. Okay. But I do have, because we didn't do cards this morning, just a message for the week, and I'm just going to say that those of you that are right in the middle of tragedy or going through it, you know, in life, just know that it is starting to alleviate, and try to keep a positive attitude, because I see opportunities coming for you guys in all things. This is money, this is career, this is moves, love, and all you have to do is keep a positive mindset. You're going to start to notice more numbers, more signs, angel numbers, you know, different signs that you're getting that attain to what you are reaching out for or what your goals are. And keeping your focus there is going to push you forward. And this is meant for you. This is the time of abundance, you guys. So reach out and grab it because it's there for you. Okay. And that's the message I have for you guys for the week.
Okay, I love it. I love it. Guys, don't forget if you have friendly pets, familiars, and stuff, and you feel like they're acting off, we can also do animal cleanses here, and Nina will let you know what they're thinking.
Yeah, I do pet readings, you guys. It's not one of my. I have a couple of people that are just they come in like all the time with their big old pets. But yes, I do pet readings, and I just connect with the pet and I see through their eyes, so I can give you the answers of what your pet is thinking, how it's surrounding, what it likes, it doesn't like, and the way they're feeling. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay, I just wanted to put it out there. If we're cleansing ourselves, we need to cleanse our fur babies.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, thank you for watching. If you have not been to like and subscribe, please go ahead and do so, and have a wonderful witching night.
Share us with your magical friends too.
Yes, bye.
Ciao.